Well, welcome back to the Brian12 Let's Play of Senran Kagura Burst, and today we're going to be doing the final story mission for Chapter 1. It's going to be a pretty big one. First official boss fight. The one with Hibari was too lame to count, in my opinion. Hebijo assassin. Let's see. So I gotta beat the Hebijo and defeat the Hebijo students who came to attack our school. If I use my aerial raves and ninja arts, I'll do just fine. Do it at all time. But it's actually surprisingly tough. Oh shit. Story time. It's another one of those long novel bits. All a bunch of pussies. It's totally T-rated language. This Katsuragi, by the way. I open my eyes to see the dorm ceiling. The clock by my bed says it's 4 o'clock a.m. I had the same dream as usual. The past few years I've had that same adrenaline rush dream almost every night before waking up. It's totally unrewarding though. The rush I get from it isn't enough. You'd think I'd at least be able to find satisfaction in my dreams, but nope. Yeah, I know that feeling. My name's Katsuragi. Not my real name, obviously. It's like a code name for identification. So, the girls' names, they're not their real names. They're just ID names. So, who cares? That's all we know about them. Still like the name my parents gave me. But that's what everyone calls me, and I'm not the type who cares much about that kind of stuff. Nice art. Changing my clothes, jump out the dorm window, and dash off into the mountains. Shinobi's morning starts early. I'm still only a student, but the basic routine isn't all that different from a full-fledged one. What separates us is the danger. The only opponents I fight are dummies. Every single day. Even if I get to fight outside of class, it's just thieves or gang members. It's really boring when I fight someone stronger. Stronger. But I can't miss out on training. Still, if someone really tough did show up, you bet your ass I'd fight him. First off, I do some stretching to limber up, so you don't get paralyzed. Then a quick run across the field. I feel good as I listen to my footfalls on the mountain road and the chirping of the birds. So it looks like football. After 6 miles, I do some more stretching, then 100 push-ups and sit-ups each. She's got super strength, you know. By the time I break a sweat, the sun finally decides to put in an appearance. The orange sunshine peeks between the trees, coloring the whole mountain in a warm glow. I love this time of day. Once I finish, I start to head back to the dorms when I feel a small presence behind me. It's faint. Could just be my imagination, but I turn around anyway, and sure enough, there's nothing there. Choco. I say without even thinking. Choco's my dog's name. He's a pedigree Pomeranian, small enough to hold in one hand. Oh, that's cute. He's round like a little ball, and I used to roll the little guy around. Used to love rolling the little guy around. oh, serious music. One day he was gone. I'd had him since I was little. Ever since then, whenever I get that odd feeling, I find myself thinking that maybe it's him. It's silly to think he'd just show up. But I can't bring myself to give up hope. I'm still always looking for him. Despite how long it's been, the moment's hitting me hard. I feel my eyes welling up with tears. Actually, Choco wasn't the only one who vanished. My parents disappeared right along with him. That sucks. I always wondered why my family would just disappear like that, but deep down I think I knew. That's why I want to be strong. In the shinobi's world, you either get strong or you'll wind up losing everything. It's pretty good motivation. Never actually talked to anyone at school about my family. Getting all mopey about that kind of thing just isn't my style, you know? I changed my mood through sheer force of will. Walk into the ninja room and go straight to the sushi counter. Fire up the casserole dish. Burst some water in the pan for my special miso. Once it boils, I throw in some noodles and add a dash of wild grass I found while I was running. The smell of miso gradually fills the ninja room. 3 minutes and some unashamed drooling later, the ultimate ninja cooking is done. Thanks for the grub. Oh my god, it's the lamest fucking translation for itadakimasu. As I eat my wild grass and ramen special, a weird sight suddenly fills my vision. Something around is moving on the other side of the sliding door. I fling the door open without thinking. I can't believe my eyes. A soft, fluffy ball is floating in the air. The color and form rule out it being one of Master Kirya's ninja tricks. Not to mention he never uses his abilities outside of class. I leap to my feet. Let out a kick that cuts the ball in two. Kicks that slice things is pretty sick. It disappears in a puff of smoke with nothing left behind. I quickly scan all around me for threats. There's no sign of the enemy, but my adrenaline is still at max. I'll bet that thing was for the enemy to spy on us. If it was just floating around at random, there's no telling what kind of data it could have gotten. If so, then it was probably sending data back, which would mean we're about to have some seriously unpleasant company. Asuka had walked into the room at some point. She looks worried. She's pointing at my now cold ramen. Too cold. Asuka's a persistent one. Once everybody's gathered, I tell them about the ball. Hibari said in response. Mutters Yagiyu quietly. Asks Ikaruga, to which everyone nods. Just kick their ass. Says Yagiyu, gently comforting Hibari. I couldn't disagree more with the others. I want to fight. I want to fight someone tough. That's why I've been doing all this training. I want to see just how strong I really am. Can't tell them that though. Not when I see how anxious they all are. They'll come. I know the enemy's coming. I'm completely convinced. And if they're out to get us, it makes perfect sense that they do it while the master's away. Peering outside around the sliding door, there's a strange-looking girl in the courtyard, and her thirst for blood is palpable, soaking through the air like humidity. They're here. They're finally here. We move to the courtyard in a group. The black-haired girl takes a single step forward. Oh, gee. What are this goes? Oh, shit. The leader of the clandestine Hebijo girls. Clandestine Hebijo Academy. All shinobi students have heard of its name. It's a notorious school where evil shinobi are trained and raised. But as notorious as it is, everything about it is shrouded in mystery. Its size, its activities, hell, even its existence is often called into question. Don't try to shit talk. At Ikaruga's attempted misdirection, the girl pulls out a photograph and invokes a camouflage barrier. Pictures of me right before I kicked that ball, so that ball was for surveillance after all. Aw shit. Homura says, grinning. Camouflage barrier. I ask, shaking with excitement. Oh, the dragon scroll, super secret ninja scroll. Says Ikaruga decisively. My grin's as cocky as hers. I'm just itching to fight now. Homura laughs and draws a sword. Oh, she's not your rival though. I start to get ready to fight, but Asuka stops me. Yeah, that's right. She's mine. Homura and Asuka are acquainted. Battles between shinobi are meant to be one-on-one. That's what we've always been taught. So if I let Asuka handle this, I won't get to fight. Oh, it's Tikage. The girl with an expressionless face appears next to Homura. Her eyes are blank as she draws closer to me. Tikage draws a knife and slashes at me, her expression never changing. I dodge out of the way at the last moment. She gotta be. She's strong. I can sense it. I get to fight someone tough. I've never been this happy in my life. I have to fight stronger opponents to get stronger myself. Oh yeah. Ikaruga nods slightly at me. Hibari and Yagi take a step back. Asuka and Homura, me and Hikage. We finally get our first taste of real combat. Yeah, no more shit-tier delinquents. Oh, I think I'll stop this part right here. It's gone on for 12 minutes. See, if I try to fucking render long-ass videos, my laptop might explode. It's precious to me.